Going on, everybody? It's your boy Mike Rich, man. What's happening with y'all today? Hope everybody's having a great day today. Today, I want to hit y'all with the longer awaited, in my opinion. Y'all didn't even know it was coming. I was going to do it last year, but I wanted to wait because there's a lot of sneakers that come out this year. But this is just going to be the beginning of 2016 top 5 Air Jordans in my collection. Now, like I said, there's a lot of sneakers come out this year that I'm sure, like if the flu games come out, something might change. If the when the Cement 4s come out, something might change. And there's a lot of other sneakers, the Olympic 7s and stuff like that that might be in my top 5 Jordans in my collection. But for right now, January 2016, this is my top 5 Air Jordans in my collection, man. So without further ado, let's go and get into it. But first of all, I have to bring y'all honorable mention. I always got to do an honorable mention because it's always that one shoe, 1 or 2 sneakers that will make the top 5, and you want them to be in the top 5 so bad, but they just not as special to you as the top 5. So without further ado, man, the honorable mention goes to the Air Jordan 6 Carmine action. Now, this is a lot of people's grail. This is a lot of people's favorite Jordan. And y'all thinking, what 5 can come in front of the Air Jordan 6 Carmine? But I got a top 5 coming, man. I got some top 5 action. So I love this shoe. Very nostalgic. My brother had this shoe. I told this story a couple of times on my channel. But my brother had this shoe when I was growing up. I think he said, and I talked to him recently. I didn't even really know this part of the story. He said that he had it was a birthday gift. I think from my mom, and he said that he had all his money he got from her. He bought this shoe. Like he could have got other stuff. He was a young kid, so he could have got a bike. He could have got this. He could have got that. But he chose to buy this Air Jordan 6 Carmine, and he told me, it's funny, he told me he wore this shoe. I remember him having the shoe, but I was so young when it came out. I don't really remember nothing after that. But of course, his had Nike Air branding on the back because it was the OG. But he said he wore that shoe until it was nothing left. I'm talking about till it was just crumbled up rubber, whatever you want to call it. Man, he said he wore that shoe till it was gone. So he rode it till the wheels fell off. So anyway, man, that makes this shoe even more nostalgic to me now, hearing that story from my brother. I should have him on the channel to tell that story. But man, anyway, the Air Jordan 6 Carmine, I need to clean this boy too, because he got some spots on it. What did I wear this to? Anyway, almost pissed me off. Air Jordan 6 Carmine is your honorable mentions. So let's get into the top 5, man. Let's do it. Starting off at number 5 is, bow! Just got this shoe this year, the Air Jordan 1 High OG. Y'all already know what it is. Chicago action. Had to bring it down a little bit because this is a special shoe, man. Chicago. I love the leather quality they put on these this year. Very dope sneaker in my opinion. What can you say? This is a classic shoe. I need to lace it back up just to have it sitting right on the shelf. What do I be walking in? It's like 3 spots on this. Got to do some sneaker cleaning action. Should have used Crep Protect. But anyway, man, this is the Air Jordan 1. This is my number 5, the Air Jordan 1 Chicago. Classic shoe. Michael Jordan's first signature shoe. It's just Chicago Bulls. It's just 1985. It's just so nostalgic. This shoe right here is a very special kick to me. It was very limited this year. And they saying that the band ones or the bread ones are coming out black and red this year. And I know those are going to be super limited. I hope I luck up with those like I did with these, because that shoe is special. Like all the original ones are very special and nostalgic to me. So I hope I can cop all of them. But anyway, that's my number 5, the Air Jordan 1 High OG Chicago action. Yes, sir. Coming in at number 4. And these are top 5 Air Jordans. Number 4 is, bow, the Air Jordan 7 hair action. I always wanted this shoe as a kid. Just like I said, most of the shoes I buy is clear, just out of nostalgia, because it's sneakers that I wanted so bad when I was growing up that I was not able to get. Moms couldn't afford it. I didn't have no job. I was in school. So I was like, one day, I'm going to get that shoe. But at that time, I didn't know they was going to start retro in the shoes. So I actually thought those was my only chances to get them. So you know You know I had to get it when I was able, when they retroed. So this is my number 4 top Jordan in my collection, the Air Jordan 7 Hair Action. Yes, coming in at number 3 is, what y'all think it is? Can y'all take a guess? Bow! The Air Jordan 12 Taxi Action. Like I said, some of these might change because I put the flu games over this shoe, but this is one of my favorite Air Jordan 12s, man. This is definitely number 2 behind the flu games, and then after this one would be the playoffs. But I love this shoe. I'm looking forward to all the 12s that's coming out this year. Supposed to have cherry 12, supposed to have French blue 12, supposed to have flu game 12, and the first one that's coming up is that master 12, that all black joint. So I plan on copping all of them, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man, this is coming in at number 3, the Air Jordan 12 Taxi. Look at that tumble. Look at that tumble. Yes, number 3, man. Coming in at number 2, which y'all probably know what my number 2 and my number 1 is. So these might be a little bit predictable, but I gotta do it, man. It's the top 5 Air Jordans in my collection. So number 2, Boo Wow. Supposed to be Bow, but Boo Wow came out for some reason. The Air Jordan 6 Retro Black Infrared Action. Couldn't think of the name, but had a brain skip. The Air Jordan 6 Retro Black Infrared. This shoe, what did I win no, I didn't win no raffle. I stood out in line for like 4.5 hours in the freezing cold rain, me and my son, to get this sneaker in 2014 Black Friday. And I've always wanted this, especially this is the closest color to the original infrared that came out in '91. It might be a slight bit lighter, but it's just such a classic shoe to me, man. It just remind me of when MJ won his first championship. I got the white infrareds as well, but ain't nothing like this black infrared. Ain't nothing like this nubuck against this bright infrared color. Got the infrared lace locks right there. Your Jumpman on the front, infrared on the spoiler in the back. It's just a dope shoe. Like, I barely wear it because, like, number 1, I barely wear it because I looked at images of it so much before it came out that when I got it, I was like, man, I didn't burnt myself out on this sneaker. Plus, my wife has this shoe and my son has this shoe. So that was the original reason I didn't wear it that much. But really, the reason I don't wear it that much because out of all my shoes, I don't really care if they get dirty, they get messed up. It is what it is. That's why you buy shoes. But this one right here, I just want to keep this as crispy as I can. And the left shoe, where is it? The left shoe, man, it's got, like, on the toe box right here, it got some spots. I don't know if y'all can see that on the camera, but it got spots on it, and they scuff real easy up here on the side. So it's very hard to keep this shoe looking good. And it's like one of my favorite shoes. I should have doubled up. I couldn't double up, actually, because it was so hard just to get this one pair. But if I would have been thinking, I would have tried my best to get a second pair. Maybe I will come across another pair of these. But it's just one of my favorite Jordans, man. Just one of my favorite. Just such a clean shoe. But that's my number 2 Air Jordan in my collection. Number 1, and y'all already know what this is. I done beat y'all across the head with this shoe so many times, is the Air Jordan 7 Bordeaux. My favorite Air Jordan of all time. And also my favorite sneaker of all time. And also my number 1 of my top 5 Air Jordans in my collection, the Air Jordan 7 Bordeaux. And I like this one better than the 2011 because it stays so true to the OG, the 1992 action. So that's it, man. This has been my top 5 Air Jordans in my collection. People was asking me for top 3s and post your top 3 and put up your top 3. Man, come on, man. We talking about Jordans. You can't just squeeze that into 3 shoes. But if y'all wanted me to do a top 3, then you have my top 3. I just wanted to do a 5 because I love all these sneakers. But top 3 is the Air Jordan 7. Air Jordan 7 Bordeaux is 1. Air Jordan 6 Black Infrared is 2. And the Air Jordan 12 Taxi is number 3. I have a feeling that these will change. I got a feeling they will change this year because it's so much heat coming out and so much Grail status sneakers coming out this year that I got a feeling that this top 10 will change. One thing that will never change in this top 10 Top 10. Top 5 is this one right here. This is always going to be number 1 regardless. So, anyway, with that being said, man, that's been my top 5 Air Jordans in my collection. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Like I said, if y'all want to see more countdown videos like this for sneakers, y'all hit that thumbs up, man. That helps out the channel a lot. Hit that thumbs up button. Comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and keep watching my videos, because that's what I'm here for. Gone.